When you're smack in the middle of cold and flu season, it sometimes feels like your family, your house, is a ticking time bomb. My next guest is encouraging you to be proactive, starting with your grocery list. Dietitian Trish Brimhall says you can help keep sickness away this season just by eating the right foods. I am all ears. Apparently we needed this advice like 3 weeks ago, as my voice indicates.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How much can food really play a factor in boosting our personal immunity?
Well, I think it's important to remember that food is not the only factor, but it is an important factor. And so there's a lot of building blocks that go into building our immunity and keeping us healthy, but food is definitely a significant issue.
Other factors include?
Exercise, sleep, things like hand washing, things like that.
The basics that we hear. Okay, so we know it's just one piece of the puzzle. However, you say it's a piece that we could afford to maybe put a little more thought into.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
We do not do very well with this puzzle piece.
Okay. We're going to have some fun with this puzzle piece today, right? Are you ready? Trish is going to slip into the role of game show host. Who's your favorite game show host? Bob Barker? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm trying to even think of a game show host.
It's kind of Jeopardy style, so we'll call you Alec Trebek for the moment. And I'll introduce you to my contestants, whom I'm facing off with. We've got our friend of the show, Brooke Romney, Wendy Paul, and Georgiana Hall stuck around. You guys ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know you were being thrown in like the game show Ring of Fire?
I should have studied.
I know.
I'm ready.
I know. And Trish, you've set this up in a clever way.
Okay, so each has a clue that rhymes. Now that's the key. I'm going to read a statement, and then there will be a fill in the blank that will rhyme. So the rhyme is the clue. That's where you take your hints.
So we should call you Dr. Seuss instead of Alex Trebek, right?
You may want to call me other things when we're done. Okay.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, so first one is, when it's ski season, you wear your balaclava. When you want more vitamin C than an orange, grab a... Brooke, you had it.
A guava?
A guava. Whoa. It's really hard to rhyme with guava. I'm just saying.
What is a guava? I don't even know what that is.
You know, it's like that full ski mask stretch over your face. You know what balaclava is.
That's the guava. Why do you like the guava?
3 times as much vitamin C as an orange.
Wow.
Yes. A lot of people think vitamin C, orange, I don't like citrus. What do I do? Do I just take it in a supplement? It's always better to get it in food. Think things like cabbage, kiwi, strawberries, peppers, sweet potatoes. There's all sorts of different great sources of vitamin C.
Okay, all right.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Ready. Proud to play.
Okay, most American diets find vitamin E lacking. A helpful way to get more is to add nuts to your...
Snacking.
Wendy. Go! Awesome. Okay, these were not quite as random as I thought in my head. In fact, 93% of Americans do not get enough vitamin E in their diet. And so, nuts, excellent source of that. Handful of nuts every day, great idea for a whole host of nutritional reasons, but immunity is one of them.
I was going to say, funny, they're healthy too. Like that's
they are.
Twofer, right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're tied, lady. I'm looking at you.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Your mom fed you this steaming bowl anytime you'd start to sicken, but there's some science to eating a nice hot soup of... I don't know between you two. I don't know.
Take it, Brooke, take it.
Chicken.
Yeah. Very good. Isn't it kind of fun when science catches up with like our cultural knowledge? You know, sometimes it's nice to say, yeah, they've been doing this for hundreds of years, and actually science says, yeah, there is something to this. Whether it's just the fact that you're eating something warm and comforting and it helps relieve those symptoms, or whether it's the amino acids that you get in it or some of the other nutrients, there is something to the chicken soup.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I feel like Georgiana was just like milliseconds away on that one. So.
All right, here we go. Research on this mineral indicates a link. Eating red meat, poultry, beans provides us plenty of... That was you, Brooke.
Zinc.
Very good. Zinc.
Hello, stepping out in front. All right, zinc, we hear about this. I don't really quite know what it is or what it does.
You hear a lot about zinc when it comes to immunity. However, it's important to remember that the food source is the best. The jury is still sort of out on whether a zinc supplement is going to do the same as getting it in your food source. So food source is always the optimal source.
Is that always the case? You'd rather go for food than a supplement?
Always.
Isn't that interesting that we can't manufacture what Mother Nature has already put forward for us in terms of like...
And yet we still try to manufacture it. Yeah. And we just can't.
Okay, is anyone keeping score out there? I don't even know, but I think Brooke's gonna lead. Right? Mindy says,
okay,
I got one. I just got one. Georgiana, we're pulling for you. You have been close. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
When suffering a sore throat, just to swallow brings frustration. But few things help your body heal as well as good
Hydration.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Ties.
And it's no surprise, really, when you think about all of your body systems work better fully hydrated.
Yeah.
Immune system is no different.
And any fluid good. Obviously, we're pushing water and juice, but really any fluid.
A variety of sources is wonderful. Water is always the go-to.
You're not going to say Coca-Cola.
I'm not going to say Coca-Cola.
Okay, just checking. Okay, how many more? Are we done?
We actually have 2 more.
2 more.
Are we good? Okay, an upset gut can bring very nasty pains. Probiotic foods can help if they have multiple strains. So you want a probiotic source that's giving multiple strains, so different types of the bacteria.
How do you know?
It will list it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you just take a look at your nutrition facts label, it will list on there. And again, always, the food source is better. It's better to get it from a food than just in a capsule.
What about like a probiotic yogurt? Is that going to carry multiple strains?
Yes, and you can look on the back of that yogurt and it'll tell you what strains there are. Just look for a nice hefty list.
All right, last one. Should we make this with 2 just to have fun with it? Georgia, you still could win. You still could win.
When it comes to good immunity, here's info you should keep. Mind hydration, diet, exercise, and get plenty of
sleep.
Yes. It's interesting that your body has an immune response when you're awake and a different immune response when you're asleep. And so if you're skipping out on those sleep hours, you're missing part of that immune function. Your body just will not respond the same way. And so there really is no solution to, powering through it. You really do need to get the sleep.
Which is tough when you're in mom's shoes, as we all know, right? Like extra sleep sounds nice, but great advice, Trish. Where can we get more health information from you?
Nutritiousintent.com.
It's a great website. We'll link you over from ours. Thanks, ladies. This was fun.